Angela!
What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Wrath2501 here. Okay, guys, I got another creepypasta video. This is from Sir Key. Alright, this is Where Was I? This is an SFM. That's why I want to do it. And I do like throwing in these creepypastas every once in a while. So let's see what this one's about. Where was I? And let's go. Okay.
A few years ago, my boyfriend and I went camping in the south around November.
Bad idea.
We passed through the panhandle of Texas and decided to stop in a small town called Desdemona.
Place out in the middle of
We
nowhere.
fueled
Or
up
the
and chose a quiet
road's
area
named
to
like
park the
Bob's
RV.
Road or some shit.
Down the road a little ways was a small, fairly typical southern restaurant/bar called Boomtown, and we decided we could use a bite to eat.
That's one of the things, you open the door and everybody in the whole friggin' place is like, you know, looking right at you.
Not 5 minutes after we sat ourselves at the table, the waitress who was coming towards us stopped, eyes wide and terrified, and she quickly ran back to the kitchen.
Okay.
The manager shortly came out and asked us brashly to leave. No explanation, just get out. You are not welcome here.
Racist
My boyfriend
bastards.
was confused because even though we didn't fit the typical southern look, we weren't dressed outrageously or acting out of place. He asked for an explanation, and all the manager did was point to the wall behind the bar. Typical of many ho-dunk bars with rowdy regulars, there was a collage of pictures of patrons who were not allowed to return for whatever reason. Up there was a picture of me. I had never been to Texas before in my life, let alone come to such a small bar in a small restaurant.
Sus.
The manager threatened to call the police if we didn't leave, so we got the hell out of there.
So she was the one the
Spooked,
waitress
hungry, and
got scared of.
confused beyond belief. We walked back to our camper to grill up a couple of hot dogs and burgers for dinner. I had heard about doppelgangers before. Just a silly horror story about how everyone in the world has a double that looks exactly like them. And in many versions, the double is unspeakably evil. I figured I just had another person who looked a lot like me out there, who caused a
You'd
lot
be
of
surprised,
trouble
there's a
in
lot of
small
people who
town.
look like you. I mean, the genetic dice can only be
My
thrown so
boyfriend
many
and I
times
went
before you
into
start
town a
getting
couple days
doubles,
later
dude.
to pick up some supplies and food from the local market. As soon as we approached any person, their eyes would grow as wide as our waitresses, and they quickly ran in the other direction.
Not from we,
I had to
you.
hide in the bathroom while my boyfriend gathered our purchases and checked out, then snuck out to join him when no one was looking. The more this happened, the more weirded out I got. We ended up relocating to another nearby town, hoping to get away from the obviously spooked town of Desdemona. However, no matter what town we went to, we encountered the same thing. Threats of cops being called, pictures of me hanging behind bars, terrified townsfolk refusing to come anywhere near me. Finally, we decided we would just avoid any towns or cities and found another isolated area to
Why don't you try
party
going
and relax
north,
in.
dude?
We started a small campfire and sat around roasting s'mores and just having a good time.
Okay.
After
As
a
the
little
wood
while,
runs
we
out.
began to run out of wood, and my boyfriend
Yeah,
offered
wood.
to go gather some lumber to burn while I promised to make him a double-decker s'more.
Uh-huh. I don't think you're allowed to chop wood in the parks anymore. I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. You have to gather shit like twigs and shit off the ground. And let me guess, he never came back. Yep, he never came back. Come on, guys. You guys know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. You should see it coming. It's a creepypasta. Ras gotta do it.
30 minutes passed, and he
Okay,
hadn't
I'm done. I'm
returned.
done. I got it out of my
I
system.
started to
I'm
call
done.
out for him, but got no response. Getting worried, I got up and walked out into the woods with a flashlight, calling his name the entire time. Soon I began to see footprints in the dirt, so I began to follow them.
Okay.
Not much later did the footprints begin to turn into drag marks.
Oh, shit.
And then, the drag marks became littered with droplets of blood. I started running faster in the direction of the marks, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw movement in the distance.
Yeah, somebody grabbed
shined
him
my
thinking they're
flashlight
protecting
and
him from her.
Saw a girl running. With
Or is that her?
a knife in her hand, covered in blood. She looked
Yep.
exactly like me. I had to continue running. After a few minutes of sprinting, I found what I was dreading.
She got him. Damn. She went nuts.
I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I untied my boyfriend and carried him back to the RV.
Damn, she must be strong as hell to do that. You have any idea how hard it is to carry that? The guy's got to weigh over a couple 100 pounds. And a human body, dead weight, is a lot heavier than the actual weight. So her doppelganger's like framing her for all this shit? Damn. See, if he was had his throat slit like that, she would have been covered with blood. She would have been covered with blood.
I buried my boyfriend. I drove back home and told his family that he got lost on vacation. Years later, he's still on the missing persons list. And no one knows what happened.
Yeesh.
No one but me.
And whatever that thing was.
Who in the world would believe me if I told them that he was murdered by someone who looked exactly like me? I know nothing else of the doppelganger I saw that night. The infamous woman who stole my face and did horrific things. No name, no information, and no one in any other state mistook me for her. The glimpse I saw of her was enough to haunt me for eternity, and I will never return to Texas for as long as I live.
Probably for the best.
Doppelgangers do exist. They are not just a creepy fable or a silly happenstance where you see someone that looks remarkably like you.
They say if you touch the doppelganger,
This
both of you
woman
die.
Was me, but clearly she also wasn't. So, beware. If you ever find yourself in a town you've never been to, and your picture mysteriously happens to be in a bar you've never heard of, or the townsfolk panic at the mere look of your face, get out. Get out immediately. Run like hell and never look back, and hope you never come face to face with your double.
The woman in the oven. Oh, damn. That's messed up. Okay. Alright, guys. So that was a pretty good one. That was a pretty creepy story. And it's just had just enough of a tinge of it to be it could actually be true. So what'd you guys think of it? Let me know what you thought in the comments. Like this video and subscribe, guys. And definitely click on the link to the original if you liked it. And like the original and subscribe to Sirkey if you haven't. I will see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.